Today we are off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, though this one resides in Harlem and is getting a jazz musical twist.
She fell from the sky, she fell very far.
The Dorothy you guys know may say there's no place like home. However, my friends here might say there's no place like the Harlem Repertory Theater, which is where we are now. But you guys have put a twist on this classic story.
Well, we've turned it into a more modern take where you learn that Dorothy is a heroine who can find her own home, and she teaches the young audience that they can find their own homes by searching within themselves. It's a beautiful story.
How different is your musical from the movie that everybody knows and loves?
There are musicality changes that are very different, but it's fun. There's a beat to a lot of things, and you can feel like you can dance in your seat and really be in it. It's kind of immersive.
Very jazzy and snap.
Yeah.
By the time she's had this adventure in color and feels empowered and found her strength and has met these friends, she won't go back to the same black and white Kansas. She wants to go back as a new person in color and help the people there to find themselves.
For me, it's about bringing theater to the community where I live and work. And also, I find that when I take my kids to Broadway and I have to pay $200, $300, $400 for tickets, I don't think it should be like that. I think you should be able to come and see Wizard of Oz for $5. We're doing In the Heights, we do Jamaica, we do Raising the Sun.
And what about the storyline?
I have very, very strong women in the company. So therefore I look for pieces that in which I can cast it. We're doing Sweet Charity because it's got 5 huge roles for women. We're doing Pippin because Pippin also has roles for women. So a part of the reason we're doing Wizard of Oz is because of the casting. But also, I'm of that generation that grew up on this. I adore this story. The 100-pound gorilla in the room is that it's ethnic. It's Dorothy is Latina actually, and the Scarecrow is black, and the Lion is of color. And that's something that I never saw as a child. I mean, it was never. So that's something that I know that we can bring to it. But beyond that, the moral of the story, which is that you are enough, that family can be anything. It's not necessarily a blood family, but it can be the family that you create.
Dorothy teaches our young audience that the home you long to have will only come to be if we work together and make it for ourselves.
For tickets, you can follow the Yellow Brick Road or head to wizardofozjazzmusical.com.